Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 35 of the Everything Motor Racing podcast. Whose rider's number's that, Jacob?
Carl Crutchlow.
Hey, well done. Just joined by Jacob again. Did ask Gary Lee. Guy's useless, so we're moving on.
Fucking Gary, I don't know.
Bloody Gary.
Didn't even join us for the final one.
I know, he's desperate to be on next week, though, so...
Okay.
Yeah, next week we'll do one, and then I'm having 2 weeks off because, oh my god, I need a break, man.
Yeah.
Jeez. I was going to have a break after this weekend, but because it's World Superbikes next weekend, I'm like, all right, let's just finish the season off, and obviously Chev as well.
Yeah, because we do pour a lot of time into this, don't we?
Well, I do. I don't know about you. You just sit for 20 minutes, and then... Who's this? Sorry, watching the gala as well. Oh, it's me!
We have the gala on in the background, and
yeah,
it's cool to see the riders outside of the race setting.
Yeah, all suited and booted. It's a nice venue there, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's changed from... No, it's the same building.
That's definitely the same building. I think the lighting is different.
Yeah, I don't know. Last time I think I watched it, it was pissing it down, so that might be why. They didn't do a gala last year either.
The Rona, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Rona.
I did miss that.
Corona.
But yeah, it's pretty cool to watch.
Yeah, it's good. It's good fun. It's a nice little background thing. But we've had an emotional day. Valentino Rossi's last ever career race in MotoGP.
Yeah, like as we all know, I'm not that big of a Rossi fan like some, but even I had a tear in my eye.
Yeah, it was. Since I can't believe Rossi like stayed calm and like like some riders would absolutely cry like mad, and he was like, "Yeah, let's go."
Yeah, what I couldn't believe was that he wasn't sad. I think he was relieved to come out alive.
Yeah,
which sounds dark to say, but
very dark.
I do think he genuinely was happy to come out of it unscathed.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, the amount of riders who are obviously in wheelchairs and stuff and who have been seriously injured, even Marc Marquez, for example, seriously injured. Which we will go into a bit later on because we haven't discussed that from the last thing. And Lorenzo damaged his back really bad. Danny Pedrosa's a walking bloody metal man.
Yeah, Danny Pedrosa sets off airports everywhere, doesn't he?
Yeah, whereas Rossi has pretty much come out unscathed. Like, obviously, smashed his ankle up, but
yeah, on the whole, I think he'll be quite happy with the fact that he's here and he's able to talk to us. You know?
Yeah, because I mean, like Jorge Martin even now is already. He's had, I think, I don't know. I think it was 20 plus operations he's had in his career.
Yeah,
that's a lot of operations, man.
Yeah, he's a bit of a crunchy boy as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, but he's bloody fast. I can tell you that.
It's Carmelo.
Oh shit! I've had to drop back because it's buffering because my internet's great. So I'm still on the
His wife must have killed an entire leopard for that shoot. Fucking hell.
Really? I've not seen it yet. I'm still behind.
Jesus. She's like a fucking cheetah.
Jesus Christ. I hate people are actually watching this shit and not. There we go. Bloody hell, I'm far behind.
I don't think anyone cares at this point. I think people just expect us to be doing other things while we talk about it. It's like
it's just Carmelo's son behind who followed me very briefly and then unfollowed me again.
The bastard.
The naughty bastard. At least he knows that I exist. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Something random. Somebody else who knows I exist is Bill fucking Burr.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Explain who he is.
He's a comedian, mate. He's got 2 million Twitter followers, mate.
Yeah, he's a creator of... Zarco's alone.
All right. Let's stop talking about the fucking thing. Just
no. Where's Zarco's lady?
Maybe he's dumped her.
Oh, Johan. It ain't going to make you faster, bruh.
No, but it'll be alright. Yeah, so who's Bill Burr, for anyone who doesn't know?
Well, he's the creator of F is for Family, isn't he?
I don't know what that is, to be honest. But...
It's a Netflix show that's supposedly quite funny. I'm quite meh about it myself, but there we are.
Yeah, I've not seen it, but I was like, what the hell? When I saw him retweet a tweet about Valentino Rossi, I was like, you've got good taste, man.
Yeah, 100%.
I respect that shit, bro. But yeah, it's good race weekend, but a lot of riders leaving the paddock today. Obviously, even in the Premier class, you've got obviously Valentino Rossi. You've got both the Pramac Tech 3 boys with Danilo Petrucci officially confirmed to ride for Tech 3 KTM in the Dakar.
Yeah, I the fact it was Tech 3 KTM
Yeah.
at the Dakar, that's a bit mind blowing.
I expected like a Red Bull thing, but no, Tech 3 KTM.
It's a weird one. Like, it's one of those you just don't want to explain because you'll be sat there for hours like, why the fuck? It's just
Yeah.
good. Happy days.
Weird, man. But it's nice to see Danilo he's back, still racing. He'll be at the Dakar in the 1st of January. It's not that far away, but yeah, man, he's gonna be so missed. The fact that he was crying on the grid before his race and all that, I was like, oh, you are a gem.
Yeah, but I didn't actually see that until after because BT spoke to him, but the World Feed didn't.
Okay.
And,
Yeah, that's the difference between BT and the World Feed. Like, they're both good in their own way, but both skip or miss things that the other one don't.
Yeah, that's why it's good to have people watching both because you get everything then.
Yeah, because like with the BT thing, they didn't show the Moto2 podium ceremony. I was like, what the hell's this? They just skipped straight to an ad break and then Valentino Rossi.
Yeah, it was a weird one, that.
Was it?
Yeah.
I couldn't say I didn't see it.
No, not the podium. The fact that they skipped it because it was shown.
Yeah, they do a lot. They skip the Moto3 interviews after qualifying. I'm like, what are you doing? If Ricardo Rossi gets on the top 3, I want to freaking see his interview. You know? So.
Yeah, it's a bit of a fruity one, but there we are.
There we are. But then like we got to see we had Stoner on the BT comms all weekend, and he was outstanding. Some of like the detail he went through and like how Ducati have been able to like cheat Valencia and stuff was just superb. Like he has got a career in punditry, 100%.
Well, he's
the way he can articulate himself as well. Fucking hell, man.
He's always been quite a smart man, hasn't he?
Oh yeah, of course,
like,
yeah.
You know, he's always been the thinking man's rider.
Yeah, and he's no bullshit with Casey Stoner, is it?
Yeah, I didn't hear anything he said, to be honest, but like I did, because obviously I'm not watching BT, but I heard he was very, very good.
Yeah, outstanding, mate. Like, fair play to him.
Oh, you can't be wrong then, can you?
No, you can't. But yeah, it was some great racing. Moto3 was an absolute classic today.
Yeah, I think this was the best Moto3 race of the year, and that's a bold statement.
Yeah, I know, I'd agree, because it had everything, and it wasn't dangerous. You know, like, you saw the aggressive moves, which you always see. I mean, bloody Celestino Vietti in Moto2 was pretty damn aggressive. But
one thing I want to discuss is, where's the consistency of penalties?
I didn't know this was coming. well,
like everybody's like, "Oh, are you a Darren Binder fan?" I'm not. Like, I'm quite ambivalent about Darren Binder. You know, he exists to me. He's like a lamp. You know, he's there. I neither love nor hate him. But when he was penalised under the guise of irresponsible riding, which caused another rider to crash, and then he was disqualified.
Yeah.
Surely Dennis Foggia should have then been disqualified for the same move, like not the same move, but the same incident of irresponsible riding, with someone crashing. But instead, he was just given a time penalty.
Oh, it's so tricky there because the difference between Darren Binder's crash and Foggia's crash. It's funny, actually. It's like the Spider-Man meme where Foggia and Binder pointed at each other. Yeah. Because they've both now done the same thing to another rider. But with Binder's, it was kind of... his was a bit more reckless than Foggia's. Foggia's is inexcusable, I just want to say. Like, the kind of pushing Acosta out like that. But I do get what you mean about the inconsistency, because Foggia...
What I don't understand is, on paper, they were both irresponsible riding, which caused another rider to go down.
Yeah, which is fair, and if that's what you're judging it by, then DSQ both of them.
Which, you know, penalties need to be black and white.
Sure, yeah.
Where is the consistency? It just feels like Darren Binder was almost keeping everyone happy.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, especially with the title being on the line, and now it's not. It's a really tricky one.
Like, if you set a precedent of disqualifying someone, you have to continue it. If otherwise, you don't disqualify someone.
Yeah, exactly. I'm actually really annoyed at Dennis Foggia because he finished 13th.
Yeah. Why didn't they just give him a 5 or 7 second penalty to get the thingy?
He was 10 seconds to the rider behind him, so it wouldn't have happened anyway. But like, for God's sake, all year. I mean, the last podcast we were like, oh, this is it. He's going to screw it up at Valencia, and he did.
Yeah.
So he went from having 100% podium or 0 points record to screwing it up at the last freaking round.
Yeah, by 2 points.
Literally by 2 points, 2 places.
Hey, it's Remdog.
Oh, bloody hell, shut up about that.
But what got me the most as well was I think that was a little bit of Portimao frustration coming out. Because Pedro was winding him up a little bit on the way through as well. Like looking over his shoulder at him.
Yeah, because he looked over his shoulder and then Dennis gave him a little wave as well.
And then he just thought, right, I'm fucking having you here, son.
Pedro is so cocky and I fucking love it. I'm all here for it. All the way here for it. I would
use the word confident more than cocky.
Oh, yeah. Like, well, I did say confident. Did I say confident or cocky? I'm pretty
cocky,
sure
you said, yeah.
Well, yeah, like he's very confident and knows what he does. Yeah. But like he is very confident and a little bit cocky, but again, he has deserved the right to be it as a Moto3 rookie champion. And it's just funny to see him wind up Foggia like that. I really am excited to see him in Moto2 next year because he's already a bit too big for the Moto3 bike.
Yeah, he's going to do a roll. He's got the build for it.
If he does a roll next year and has the title. Like, can you imagine if he won the Moto2 title next year?
Yeah, we know he's staying until at least 2024.
Well, if he wins a title, mate,
he could do a Zarco.
Oh my God, yeah.
Not back-to-back titles, but...
But I know what you mean. But that would be outstanding if he won the title next year. I don't even know what would happen.
He's clearly the most superior rider on the brakes in Moto3.
By a country mile.
So it's whether he can then make it work in Moto2 to continue that braking performance.
I think he can, because it's not much of a difference. Like, they're still steel brakes, it's not like these switching to carbon.
Obviously, they weigh a lot more. And electronics are a little less sophisticated on the Moto2, etc.
Yeah, but he does train on a 1000cc Yamaha.
Oh, yeah. Like, I'm not saying he can't. I'm just saying it's more of a step.
Yeah, of course. It's a massive step between Moto3 and Moto2.
Yeah, because obviously he's been on the Moto3 bikes since he was like, what, 12, 13?
Yeah, quite young, yeah.
So he knew him inside out.
Yeah, with Moto2 he's never ridden, but like Ralph Fernandez never ridden, and bam, straight in there.
Oh, I think
absolutely outstanding season for him.
Like we all knew Costa was good, but this good, I don't think any of us saw it coming.
Nobody saw it coming. Absolutely no one. But
we of the 3 rookies who were proper headline grabbing, we thought he would be the third of the 3, didn't we? And
yeah, because he's the third of the 3 last year. Obviously, the Red Bull Rookie Champion as well, but
yeah, and then he comes and just blows Guevara and Artigas out of the water. Like, with respect to him, because Guevara and Artigas both had okay seasons. Like,
they both won a race as a rookie.
Yeah, got Guevara more than Artigas.
Yeah,
but both of them were just completely overshadowed.
Well, you got to think, the last Moto3 rookie race winner before this year was Joan Mir in 2016. If they can follow anywhere near Joan Mir's footsteps, then bloody hell, we're going to see him in MotoGP one day.
No, well, we are going to see him in MotoGP one day. Let's
for sure. Like, especially Artigas, he's got the build for it already.
Yeah, and Guevara I still maintain is better than Pedro, but
Guevara might just need another year just to get used to the tracks and stuff like that.
Guevara for me is another Mir. He's a MotoGP rider on a small bike, and he will get there.
He is rapid, Guevara. Like, he's so impressive. But
we should actually discuss who won today.
Yeah, we'll go into it. I just want to chill for a minute, chill like a snowman. You know what I'm saying?
But considering what happened today, everything sort of got overshadowed, didn't it? So it's sort of it's nice that Artigas won a race today.
Oh, I'm so happy for him. Absolutely buzzing for him.
And I'm also quite happy with the fact that Garcia and Masia joined him on the podium, both Valencia boys.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, I already know what you're going to say here about Artigas, but he was I think he was the first rider to ever follow my page. Back in here we go. He was the first rider to follow my page, right? When I had less than 500 followers, I'm pretty sure. And I've followed his career since then. So for me, it's a bit surreal to see him win a Moto3 World Championship race.
Yeah, but fully deserved.
Yeah, oh, fucking hell, yeah.
No, it's been something that perhaps he should have done previously, but he's had a bit of a weird rookie season.
He's had a weird kind of career because realistically, he should have been in Moto3 last year.
But
obviously, he's coming a bit year later, and then
Leopard, if anything, was the reason he didn't end up there, and he's going now anyway.
Yeah, but it's like you said, he's had a bit of a strange rookie season because he started on the back foot with 3 DNFs, including wiping everyone out like Skittles at Qatar.
Yes,
and then he's been there, and then he's like at Aragon, he's looking like he's gonna get a podium, and then Pedro Acosta knocked him off, and it's just been a bit of a nightmare for him. And the same with Guevara, he's been up there in podium positions like at Catalonia when he crashed out. I'm pretty sure, was he fighting for the front at Portimao? I'm pretty sure he was.
Yeah, he was thereabouts, wasn't he?
Yeah, and he's just missing that extra 2, 3, 4%. Once he gets that, which he will next year, 100%.
Yes.
He and Garcia are going to be one hell of a force, and Foggia.
Do you know what? I genuinely think that the reason Acosta and Guevara differed in their approach this year was their teams. Because Akiyao just sort of went, fuck it, do what you want. And I think Aspar more said, take your time, learn, which could pay off more for Guevara in the long run.
But with Acosta, the way they approach race weekends is very different as well, because Guevara, I get the impression that he's quite finicky. He likes the little details. That's how I get the impression of him. Whereas Acosta, his bike could be a piece of shit. And he's like, I'll just ride around the issue, because he knows that, and he's even said this, he knows that his bike's not perfect over one lap. But if he can make it 70% perfect over the whole lap, that's fine. He can ride around the other issues.
Yeah. I'm not sure it's finicky is the word I'd use, but I think he's more a Lorenzo to Pedro Stoner kind of thing.
I'd say he's like quite, particular about his bike.
Yeah, he wants a base setting that he perhaps couldn't achieve as a rookie, and now he's got data for everywhere. Next year could be the explosion.
Yeah, exactly. And he's got Sergio Garcia next to him as well. It's going to be...
Yeah, Garcia's in trouble next year.
Yeah. Well, he was in trouble today. Did you see bloody Guevara punt him off the track?
The other way round. Garcia was punted.
Oh,
Guevara.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So that was a statement. Yeah, that was quite literally a statement of next year of, I'm the boss.
Yeah,
if you won this title, you've got to beat me.
I'm the man to beat. Yeah.
Because it's a weird one, because 2 riders went the harder rear tyre. Artigas and Guevara today. And both probably would have podiumed had Guevara not been punted. But again, the classic if, innit?
Yeah, but...
If Granny had plum, she'd be grandpa.
Yeah, and Dennis Onsu is bloody aggressive.
Yeah, Dennis Onsu just like doing on 2 things, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He's back from the Keenan Software School of dive bombing, like.
What's our group chat called again?
The Keenan 54 Master Camp.
That's right, the Keenan Master Camp.
With 2 swords.
Yeah, it's quite funny the way they approach races, though. Like, what was it Keenan said about Batty? And he was like, he's completed his Supersport 300 mission.
Yeah, mission of trying to murder everyone.
It's like, that's a bit of a weird way to call it, but whatever.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, I'm just trying to work out who's leaving the paddock in Moto3 next year.
That's what I'm trying to do.
It's both the Team Asia boys.
Yeah. So Kunni and Farid.
Farid Goat.
Yeah.
Koffler. Max Koffler.
Oh yeah, he is still racing in the World Championship, but
I know he's in a World Championship, but
it'd be 306 or 300. Yeah, Supersport 6 or 300.
Yeah, but I'm
going through it now. Fanati's not leaving the paddock; he's just obviously moving up.
Yeah, obviously Acosta's going up.
Stefano Nipa's going up.
Yeah,
Andrea Fernandez has got a seat now.
I think that's it, isn't it?
That is it. Oh, mate, I've just read through the list.
Going up. Yamanaka's going to switch teams.
I've just read that Lorenzo Fallon's name. I'm gutted. 0 points to his name, man.
Yeah, he didn't deserve that. But 16-year-old rookie again who hasn't quite come in the same level as the other rookies.
No, like he was only a rookie in the Chev last year, yeah.
But like, he's got time. And he's clearly got quality.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm just sad for him because he's had multiple chances to score podiums this year, and he's either crashed, been knocked off, or... And I'm like, oh man, like Sachsenring when he was battling like top 6.
Well, he crashed out today, did he? Out to like 5th, 6th?
Yeah. I'm like, but next year, mate, trust me, man, he is...
He'll be better next year, yeah.
Mate, he's like qualifying top 5, top 6. I'm like, dude, he's quick.
Yeah, he is. Like, good kid.
Yeah, I really rate him, to be honest. He's a really nice kid, and his dad's a really nice fellow as well, Lauren.
Will be joined by Riccardo Rossi.
Yes!
So BOE now is a question.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on there, because obviously David Munoz, who I had a bit of a to and fro with on Instagram the other day, is going there, and then there's a few riders...
replace in the meantime, because obviously he can't ride till mid-season because of his age, can he?
Oh yeah, shit, unless he wins a Chev next weekend, which is very unlikely.
Yeah, that's going to be Mr. Olgado, I think.
Yeah, Mr. Danny, I'm quite excited for Danny next year.
Because that's come out since our last pod, haven't it? That Tech 3 will be Adrian Fernandez and Dennis Onchu, and Olgado, who was supposed to ride for Tech 3, will now go to IO alongside Masia.
We did mention that last pod, to be fair.
We did, didn't we? Yeah. But that's
we can drill
internal team structuring and all that.
Yes, KTM way. But the thing is,
I'm
going to leave that.
Go fuck yourself, Hervé. We want him.
Yeah, this is ours now, motherfucker.
We leave us, as you wish.
They got the awards on, and I'll tell you what, Akiai must be so proud to have 2 Red Bull KTMs in that. Yeah, 2 of his bikes as the world champions. That is something else. That
he runs a tight ship, that man.
Yeah, and so Holgado will be absolutely over the moon to get that step up.
You want that seat, don't you?
Yeah, it's such a coveted seat. And the thing is, though, although it's such a coveted seat, it's not been that great. They've spelled Gavin Emmett's name wrong.
Only one T. I just noticed that.
Yeah, love Gavin, by the way. But it's weird. Like Shannon Su couldn't make it work. Darren Binder couldn't make it work. Antonelli couldn't make it work.
Yeah, I think I'm of the opinion that to join that squad and properly succeed, you have to come in fresh and be moulded in the Aki way before.
You have to give it 100%, I'd say, because
not even that so much. Because hold on.
Hold on, let me say, because I might change your opinion here a little bit.
Go on.
Like with Chanon Su, although he was racing for IO and trying to go under IO's guidance, he's also got Keenan Sofoglu whispering in his ear, telling him what to do.
Yep.
Then with Antonelli, he's got VR46 Riders Academy, maybe changing his strategy as well. So, like you said, when you say you're coming in fresh, I would probably agree.
Yeah, he needs to be taken under the Aki-Io wing.
Yeah, not Aki-Io X VR46, for example.
Yeah, that's it. That was exactly what I meant. As in,
that's fine.
Like, you have to be a lump of clay that's just a lump of clay. And then Aki can mould you however he wants, rather than coming in already moulded by some fucker else.
Yeah, exactly. And it's why Ralph Fernandez has done what he's gone to do. Remy Gardner was pretty much already like an 85% completed and the completed article anyway. So when he came into IO, he just pushed out the edges and perfect.
Yeah,
world champion.
It's a good team.
Oh,
but,
mate.
Like I'd say like the top 3 of Moto3 teams are all equal. So if you land a seat at any one of those, chances are, as long as you come in fresh as a rookie, probably from Chev, you're going to do well.
Yeah, I've got a question for you, actually.
No, I will not sleep with you.
Oh, for God's sake. What do you think about Tatsuki Suzuki's move to Leopard? Because he will be 25 next year, and they've just ousted their rookie winner for a 25-year-old kid who's Japanese, Honda bike.
Should I give the internet answer or the actual answer?
Give both.
The internet answer is, no, they've given it to a kid who speaks Italian. The actual answer is that Tatsuki Suzuki this is his now or never.
100%.
So if he doesn't win next year, he probably doesn't stay in the paddock.
Yeah, because at the end of the day,
that simple.
He's 25 next year. He's going to turn into a John McPhee.
Yeah. Yeah, the
which is sad.
Super John McPhee. It was amazing today, might I add.
Fucking 15th, mate. Absolutely outstanding, right?
Welcome to P15.
But yeah,
just behind his teammate for next year, Sasaki.
Oh, yeah. Sasaki, again, I'm a bit unsure about how he'll do. Max Biaggi runs one hell of a team. We know that already, but...
Yeah, I think he's what he needs because Biaggi's a bit nuts himself. Whereas Hervé's very chill.
Hervé's a legend, man.
Yeah.
What a guy.
Like what I mean is Hervé sort of doesn't like to interfere. But
Yeah.
I think Sasaki needs interference.
Yeah, 100% he does. Yeah. But I don't know. It's a weird grid next year. I've got to say, some of the moves that have gone on, I'm still like flexed by. I'm still like, what the hell?
Well,
like, I don't understand.
They still yet to firm everyone up, and and I think there's going to be some weirder moves coming very soon.
I reckon we're going to see some changes, even in the next coming weeks. Like, there's been a rumor, we can't discuss it, that a rider who has signed with the team will change the team next year.
Yeah.
Again, we can't confirm just in case it's not true, but again, it's like, why are these contracts being changed after they've been signed?
Yeah, I think it's all exploded because of one move, and that's thrown everyone else off.
Yeah.
In that suddenly everyone's at a scramble to replace who they thought they were getting.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. But so it's just funny seeing how young David Alonso is.
Why the fuck's he wearing trainers? Have some respect, you little bastard.
This is 15, mate. Bad.
Who cares?
But like, that's the thing. Like, a rider like David Alonso was meant to step up into the World Championship next year with Io. He's not, which has started the barrel roll. And it's like,
Garcia staying down is what's headed off.
That's weird. That, and then Foggia as well. I 100% expected Foggia to be in the Italtrans team next year.
Well, he was good, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And then
because he's going to move up.
Pulled out.
Someone's paying him an extra £1 million, you know.
That's a bit of Leopard Cook money there, isn't it? It got to be.
Yeah. But yeah, it's such a weird.
You got to create the Leopard in his garage.
That's it. Oh, we'll give you some extra Leopard.
I'll give you a key of Leopard.
Yeah, fuck it up. But yeah, I want to move up a little bit to Moto2, where we've seen a lot of riders leaving.
Oh my god!
Like,
look at this kid. Look at this mini GP winner.
Eisen Rodriguez.
I could be his dad. Fucking hell!
He's so young. Yeah, the mini GP champion.
I'm old.
And he's Spanish, mate.
Yeah, another Izan coming. That's worrying.
Yeah, Spaniards, mate. They're all fucking rapid.
Oh, that's sickening. I genuinely feel old. Like I could be his dad.
Yeah, he's pretty young. But so with Moto2.
Well, first off, we should say congratulations to Remdog Gardner.
Yeah, probably a bloody hardest working man going. You know, he's had to really bust his ass to get where he is today. Proper grind his way through some pretty tough years, you know, World Championship to then in Moto3, best result 10th, I think, and then had to then drop back to the chair for Moto2 Championship, and then won the race, and then joined the World Championship again on a 3-year-old bike, grinded that out, got a Tech 3 seat, grinded that out for 2 years, got the SAG seat for 2 years, I'm pretty sure, on outdated machinery.
One on SHG, and that was always a year out of date.
Yeah.
You know,
and then moving up to the...
moves to IO, and look, current machinery, and he wins the title.
Yeah, and he even said, like, you know, when he did his interview, he said that he thought many times the dream was over, you know?
But it looked like it was.
Yeah, many times. And he's just fair play, Remy. You deserve this.
What I liked the most about him was in the Pat Fermi interview, rather than being like, oh yeah, I am the shit, he was thanking everybody.
Yeah.
And that says a lot, I think, because
just shows the type of guy.
Oh, I'm so happy. Like, he didn't even say that. He just went, I'm grateful to everyone who's helped me get here. And I thought, fair play.
Happy. Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. He is an excellent
He's
guy.
a good ambassador.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. In Australia, you have gained one hell of a world champion there.
Yeah, Raul held up his end of the bargain. He won.
Oh, and he's the most successful rookie in that class ever.
Ever.
But in terms of race wins, obviously there are rookie champions, but in terms of race wins, he's the most successful
8
ever.
race wins.
Unbelievable.
That's fucking terrifying. But isn't it ironic that it came down to 4 points? Which,
4 points.
If, 1/12th place finish would have of the 3 races he DNF'd, would have got him a title.
Mazzano, if he hadn't crashed out Mazzano.
Yeah. Or Silverstone. If he'd just come home 12th in any one of those, Saxon Ring, then he would have been world champion. It was that close.
That's how tight these margins are in any of the championships. To be fair, when they go down to Valencia.
I couldn't believe how close Moto2 was.
Oh, it was so like the whole race. I was like, when Remy dropped back to 11th, and then Fernandez was leading the race. Yeah, and I was like, oh shit. And
I think, if anything, the best thing possible for him was actually having Nagashima behind him, because this is a guy who's still not fully confident of attacking someone on the Moto2 bike because he was a replacement rider.
Yeah, 100%.
If he'd been a full-time rider, he probably would have been dive-bombed, gone wider, and been in more trouble. So he wants to buy Nagashima a pint.
Yeah, he definitely owes him a bloody pint. There's no doubt about that.
A nice pint of Asahi or something.
Yeah.
Thank you, my friend.
It was like when they cut and it was like T1 and they were on the commentary, they were talking about the riders behind Remy being a bit more carefree, and then I think Manzi dive bombed his way under Garzo and sent Garzo flying, and we're like, oh god, if you drop back down here, Remy, you are fucked.
Yeah, because Manzi, as we know, would attack you. Make no mistake, he's and he's quite lucky, I think, that Garzo did a classic Hector Garzo this year and crashed out of the race. That was his 11th DNF of the year.
Fuck it, was it really?
Yep. Over double figures, and that's why he don't have a seat next year.
Embarrassing. Let's talk about riders who don't have a seat off the top of our heads, because we got
Manzo and Balda, both probably
your two favourite riders.
Yep, I'm gonna have to pay bigger attention to World Supersport next year by the look of it.
Yeah. So let's go down the list. So I'm just going through the list now. Trotter somehow got a seat as always.
Yeah, Manzo, Balda, I can't think who else actually.
I'm looking through now. Ramirez has got a seat. Chancellor's just got a seat. Stefano Manzi doesn't. Luffy's retired.
A couple of little switcheroos, hasn't there? More than leaving.
Yeah, Garzo's leaving. Of course, he's been confirmed unofficially today. Bullaga's leaving. Siren's leaving. Nagashima doesn't actually have a seat. Lopez doesn't have a seat, which I'm quite angry about.
Yeah.
Baldassari finished 31st overall.
It didn't work for Balda, did it?
Oh,
it's like, whether you like him or not, it is sad to see.
Oh, it's really sad. The fact that he's
in the space of a year and a bit, he's gone from
looking down the barrel of a Paramount MotoGP ride
to this,
to 31st in Moto2 with 3 points.
I'm still salty about that front tire. I really am.
And the bike as well, piece of shit. But
I don't think the MV is a poor bike. I think it's just it's like an NTS, which we should discuss shortly. But I think it's just got such a narrow operating window compared to the Kalex.
Yeah,
that there's no way you can make it work.
I spoke to Manuel Gonzalez about it, who obviously races Supersports. He's quite used to like a looser chassis, but he said that like the tires on the MV, obviously he hadn't run the Kalex, so you can't really compare. But he said the tires were so difficult to heat up and keep gripping on the MV. Yeah. And he really struggled to ride it.
Yeah, I think that's why the MV does so well around Valencia, because we always race in much cooler conditions. So so Kalex have to set up almost like a Supersport to bring the heat in the tires a lot squishier, and suddenly it levels the playing field. Yeah,
and speaking of Manuel Gonzalez, he's been officially confirmed to ride the Yamaha project, which is basically just Kalex.
Yeah, it's a Yamaha but branded Kalex. It's like IO and with KTM.
Yeah. But the thing is, what they've done, I'm not sure if many people realise, is they've fucking pulled off a masterpiece. Because what they've done, you're probably already well aware, but they've got 2 riders in Moto2 now that are on Yamaha contracts.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah, so for Yamaha, instead of now having to, oh shit, we've got to sign Darren Binder because we haven't got any riders who can step up. We haven't got any, oh crap, we've got to find a Moto2 rider and hire up. We go, oh, we've already got 2 riders in Moto2 on Yamaha contracts, so we can promote internally the same way KTM have done. And it just stops all that issues that Yamaha have had for years now of attracting riders. It's not been like just 1 year they've struggled. They've struggled for quite some time to attract the top talent in Moto2. Yeah. So to get a rider as promising as Manuel Gonzalez on their payroll,
he's on the way up, isn't he, Manuel?
Manuel
I'm unconvinced about Kevin Kubo.
Yeah, me too. But Manuel,
but for Kubo, we've seen riders step up their game hugely once they reach the world stage that perhaps they couldn't do in Chev.
I gotta say though, Manuel's
ready.
Next level talent. Like he is, to go through his career stats 20. For some people. Yeah, he's 19, isn't he? Yeah. Like to go through his career stats for people who aren't too aware of him, because obviously he has come a different route to many riders. He won the European Talent Cup, moved over to Supersport 300, won that championship, stepped up to World Supersport on the Kawasaki, did alright, switched to Yamaha, won races, and now he's stepping over to Moto2. He is a monumental talent.
The fact that he's done World Supersport 300 and still made it to Moto2,
yeah,
that in itself is a wild achievement.
Yeah.
that nobody else has done that. Literally, no one else has even come close to that. I don't think anyone who's ridden World Supersport 300 has even gone to the MotoGP paddock in any shape or form.
I'm just trying to think. It could be the only one. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head.
They normally go the other way, don't they?
Yeah, they normally move up the Supersport.
Yeah, or they go out of Moto3 into Supersport 300.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think Koffler, say example, might go there, or the 600s. But yeah, he's a massive talent, and Yamaha have pulled off a blinder to do that. And obviously, it proves what they're trying to do for the future, which is bolster their roster, because at the end of the day, they're struggling a little bit.
Well, with respect to Darren Binder, he is the sign of exactly what the problem is with Yamaha. And they had literally no one. This project will get bigger, and they will go Moto3, whether it's with their own chassis or an engine or not remains to be seen.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is, eventually what we're going to see is Yamaha Aspar or whatever, just say for example, because obviously gas Aspar, just using that as an example, and then Yamaha will have a path from Chev all the way up to MotoGP, which is going to be huge.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And if with what baffles me the worst is Honda don't have that path. Considering they used exclusive Hondas in Talent Cup.
Yeah, because they've got the Honda Team Asia, but
but
I mean
where's the Honda Team Britain?
Thing is though, with Honda Team Asia, they've got their future star in the making there.
Well,
Ayagora, mate.
Yeah,
if Taka Nakagami doesn't step up.
Yeah, that's the really alarming part in it, is that suddenly next year we could see Agura stepping up to replace Nakagami, which 3 years ago, Agura was still in Chev.
Yeah, I'm quite excited about that prospect. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've been trying to stifle my laughter here, just seeing Pedro Acosta get given the Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
I'm like,
the Pole of Poles award. That actually doesn't fucking track for me.
Really?
I just don't associate him with having the most poles.
Well, there you go. He's got a massive pole. But it just made me giggle, obviously he's the Rookie of the Year, Pedro Acosta, but it never tweaked in my head. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense actually.
Yeah. But yeah,
what a weird thing, yeah.
Yeah, Pedro Acosta is the Rookie of the Year.
He's going over 2 awards then.
Yeah, fair play, and yeah.
Is there a fastest laps award?
Probably not. Oh, it's funny seeing Ralph Fernandez got given that triumph as well. You're right for KTM, mate. Here's a triumph.
Yeah, Triumph engine in it. Because Bezzy got it last year, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I'm not sure what he did with it, but
probably wheeled it up the road or something.
Yeah,
cleaned the fuck out of
fire. I don't know.
It's not a Yamaha.
No. Well, he's a Ducati rider now, isn't he? He's been confirmed.
Yeah, but last year he wasn't.
Yeah, alongside Niccolo Antonelli being moving up to Moto2 finally.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure about that. I think I'd go Mino.
Me too, but I'm intrigued to see how what's his name? Literally just said his name.
Antonelli.
How Antonelli will do next year. I think he is going to be quite good.
His
Genuinely.
collarbones are going to be a little bit fruity with this.
Yeah, his teammate has really impressed me these last few rounds.
Vietti is my bet for next year to win the entire thing.
He's going to do the same as what he did in Moto3, where okay rookie year, and then just come on like absolute mayhem next year.
Yeah, he's going to win it next year. I'm saying it now.
Fucking fair play.
I'm putting my money down because what he's done to step up is he's probably the best rider this second half of this season overall who isn't going up.
Yeah.
So if he can carry that form in, it's the same as MotoGP though. Like with Pecco, you need to just continue the form. If you start shit next year, could end shit.
So. Yeah, if you keep that form going from the start, then you can do quite well. But yeah, it's been a good Moto2 race today as well. Actually, we'll just do the podcast like this. So I'll just go back through and say your Moto3 predictions quick.
Go on.
So you said Acosta, Artigas. You put Artigas on the podium.
Yeah.
Fuck. And
Called
Garcia. It. So you got 2 or 3.
I was not far off. I think it would have been a 3 for 3 as well if Foggia had not been a bomber.
Yeah. I put Foggia, Acosta, and Garcia. So I got 2 or 3. So I'm quite happy with that. But then we'll do. No, Foggia, Garcia was on the box. Yeah, shit, Foggia. Fucking idiot.
Foggia didn't podium, but.
No, you went a bit mental and went Raul, Remy, and Bobier for Moto2.
Yeah, well, my thinking I thought was sound because Cam had been there before.
True.
But yeah, it was a step too far.
Yeah,
I nearly went Canet, but that wouldn't have mattered either.
No, it wouldn't. And I put Gardner, Fernandez, and Lowe's. Lowe's just dropping right back.
I think he had some kind of issue because, like, as much as Sam is inconsistent, he doesn't drop back to 15 very often in a race.
No, it's weird.
I think something was a bit fruity there with him.
Oh, and speaking of riders who've been to circuits, again, kind of. I'm not sure how they're fucking going to link this. Probably on the nationality. Sean Dillon Kelly has been testing the Moto2.
Yeah, that didn't track.
No, that really didn't. I was like, America. I'm so excited for SDK.
Yeah, he's a good boy, is Sean.
Sean is a legend. Like, honestly, like, we're not just saying that because he's been on a podcast. He is such a nice guy.
Yeah, like, legitimately he was raised right, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah, like, he is such a nice guy. You
could forgive him for having an ego, but there's none.
Yeah, there's literally no ego at all.
If you was a a nice lady now, you come along, you went out on a date with him, you take him to meet your parents, they'd love him.
Yeah, he's just a people's person, isn't he?
Yeah, he's just a nice guy, like.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. And,
but he's quick as well. Make no mistake. We ain't just like saying, "Oh yeah, he's a lovely guy," but he's gonna come like he's 3 seconds off the pace because that in the case either he's gonna mix it up by the end of next year.
He and Cameron, I think, will be really interesting.
He'll be a force, yeah.
Both of them will be. Cameron especially, I think,
because
as well.
I actually spoke to Sean and I said to him, I went, "Oh, you aiming for, points by the end of the year?" He went, "More." I was like, "Fucking hell."
Jesus.
Fair play to you. Like, I love the confidence.
More means top 12.
Yeah, like top 10s I took that as. But nonetheless, to aim for that end of your rookie year.
Yeah.
Like, it's doable.
Yeah, but and we've pulled him out on the track.
I'd say only Zonda has a bigger job.
Oh, yeah, so let's go into the right RW. Do you want to kick it off and explain?
Obviously. Well, RW run NTS chassis. And they were all signed up for Barry Balder, Zonda, Van den Goberg next year. And now it's been announced that actually they'll run Kalexes.
Yeah, which I'm happy about for their two's career.
Yeah, it would have been a good learning year for Zonda aboard that to ride a worse chassis, so to speak. A bit like worse suspension, worse brakes, worse everything, basically.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he's ridden it. He knows what the chassis does. So for him to then have that taste and move straight to the Kalex, I think will actually suit him quite well. But it is becoming the Kalex Cup. Yeah,
and Barry I'm quite excited about. Barry, again, I think he's so underrated.
Yeah, he is. Like, he's been super unlucky not to get a point himself this year. Because
Yeah.
on paper, you look at it, Barry Baltus had been in the GP scene for 2 seasons and just scored a point.
No, he got a point. He's had points in Moto2.
Oh, he has, he?
Yeah, he scored points, mate.
Oh, here we are then. Like,
I think he got 14.
On paper, he's got less than 10 points in 2 years.
Yeah, he's got 2 points. He got 14 for
He doesn't deserve that at all. He's a better rider than that.
Well, he's fucking fantastic. I still remember when he made his debut in the FIM as a rookie and got on pole position.
Yeah, for Aspar.
Yeah, no. This was for the he was taking the place of Andreas Perez, who obviously tragically lost his life.
Yeah, that too.
And he got a pole position on debut for the Avintia squad. I was like, bloody hell, mate!
I was more surprised that Aspar didn't keep in myself.
Yeah,
and that he had to run with Bristol. I was a little bit shocked at that.
Aspar, they had so many riders. Like they had Maximilian Koffler as well. It's just
just makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Yeah, Aspar just there. They've got too many riders in their talent pool.
Yeah,
too many good riders.
Same as IO almost, in that there's no room to move everyone they want. Everyone they can, if everybody they were linked with moved up, they'd have a 25 bike IO squad. Like,
oh, it'd be mental, but it'd be good fun to watch. Like,
yeah. Wanted to shout out Joel Kelso as well.
Big man Joe, was it Naranjito?
Yeah. Got a bit beaten up over the course of this weekend.
Oh, mate, I was gutted when he crashed and took out Rueda because I was so excited about Rueda. Yeah, he's done really well, Rueda.
Yeah, I was gutted both of them went down, but he showed his true class in the free practices. He was in top 3 at one point.
Fucking third, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I told him, I messaged him, I was like, bloody hell, calm down. It's only FP3, 2, whatever it was.
He grow up, doing the race.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Ralph Fernandez, rookie of the year.
He's all good, and he's just a bit beaten up.
Yeah.
But you'd expect that after 2 pretty violent crashes, like.
Yeah, you would. But Rueda nearly got through to Q2 as well. Really impressed by him.
Yeah, the fact that I don't know what he's doing next year. He's probably going to stay Monlau, you'd assume.
Yeah, he's in Monlau and he's doing the Red Bull rookies as well.
Yeah, so
excited for that.
Something to watch out for in Chev.
Yeah, I think he'll be in the World Championship the year after. He'll be 18 then as well, which is good.
yeah, he's
in the new
he's a fast kid. He's
very quick.
He likes the floor a bit, but you could tune that out.
Yeah, you can, and he's won a 95, which is quite an unconventional number, isn't it?
Yeah, who's the last 95?
Jules Danilo.
Yeah, it would have been.
Yeah,
I was thinking Marshall Al Naimi, but yeah.
Yeah, Jules Danilo, mate. But yeah,
that legend of MotoGP, Jules Danilo.
Yeah. He's now a Canal Plus person.
A fucking shocker right there. Ralph Fernandez takes the Pole of Poles award. No.
So he's got, what's he got? He's got Rookie of the Year, Poles of Poles, and second in the championship.
No.
What a beast.
And a triumph.
Oh yeah, and a triumph, mate. Jesus Christ, kid is
He's done alright, hasn't he?
Doing alright, yeah, bloody hell.
Probably has Remy covered in MotoGP for now.
Oh, I think he'll beat Remy. Yeah. Just gonna put it out there. He's gonna do better than Remy.
I'll back you. I think he will. Like, as we saw in the test, he's ever so slightly above Remy. Yeah. But Remy winning the title could be a confidence that you just can't buy.
Yeah, but it'll make him hungry, that's for sure. Staying on the track of Moto2 quickly. Gas have been confirmed with that bloody beautiful livery they used.
Fucking gorgeous. Like,
on the cool speed now.
Up. Yeah, I found that really weird that they actually chucked it on a speed up.
Yeah, that was strange.
But I mean, I'm not complaining because it was fucking gorgeous. But now Aspar are the official gas squad of MotoGP.
Yeah.
So assuming they ever get back up to MotoGP with gas branded KTMs. Oh no shit. Guess who won the Moto2 Constructors title?
Was it Kalex by any chance?
What a shocker.
No way!
I can't believe that. I mean, copy-paste the last, 9 years?
Yeah, until Marcus of the Suter, yeah.
Yeah, copy/paste it. Control-C and Control-V that job. Like,
bloody hell.
They could just use the same fucking photo each year, like.
Yeah. But like with the... Jake Dixon's obviously been confirmed for the gas, which is interesting because I'm still not sold on him.
I'm a bit salty about that, actually.
I'm salty because Alonso Lopez lost out because Dorna stepped in.
That was exactly what I was about to say, is when Lopez could have gotten that seat but didn't because of nationality. And they say everybody complains about Spaniards getting all the rides. No.
These days it's not. It's going against Spanish riders because we've got too many of them now.
Yeah. Like, you see the boomers saying, oh, it's because he's Spanish. Like, that's not the case anymore. Like,
no, it's the opposite of the case now. It's the case of they want more
Dix
riders.
Hasn't done enough to remain in my eyes.
Why do you think David Alonso runs Colombian, not Spanish?
Yeah, it makes sense, actually.
Yeah.
I'm going to run Bermuda or something.
Bermuda rider be sick. What's his name? Dakari White, mate.
Oh, yeah. Shit, yeah, good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would... Well, clearly it didn't work and he didn't get the attention he wanted, but...
Well, we're not going to go into that. But yeah. So, yeah, it's interesting with the Spanish riders that it is going against them. Like Corona, for example, got ousted for a South African.
Yeah.
African can't believe it. Hey!
Fuck me. I genuinely for that, right? I hope you fucking fall over in your bathroom. That's fucking awful. You were the worst.
Oh, I'm terrible.
Like, Darren Binder's getting punished because he's not Spanish. But he's still got a MotoGP ride. Shut your fucking nose hole, like.
The fact that bloody Petrucci doesn't have one, because...
I'm big sad.
Big sad.
Like, Petrucci was proof that good guys can win.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm so happy he's left MotoGP with a win. Like, he got two.
Yeah.
Like, the Mugello win. I don't think anyone will ever forget that.
He said he was happier about the Le Mans one.
Yeah. But, like, what I mean is, if you say, 10 years down the line now, you say Danilo Petrucci, everybody's just going to think, oh, that fucking Mugello race.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
They ain't going to think, that Le Mans win. They'll think, that Mugello win.
It's like with Tony Elias, you go, Tony Elias, 2006 Estoril.
Yeah.
Followed by, that took Rossi's title from him.
Yeah. That's nothing to do with the fact that also he crashed at the start of the season with Rossi as well.
Yeah.
Not to make Tony Elias public enemy number one and all that.
Oh, yeah, 100%. But,
yeah, so, like, it's just, I'm big sad about pet trucks.
Yeah,
there's no other way to put it. Like, it is absolutely gutting that a really, really nice man is leaving the paddock.
Yeah, the car Grand Prix, it's not Grand Prix, the car races have gained a proper fucking legend, mate.
Yeah, he'll do well there as well. If the bike breaks, he'll just pull it under his arm and just walk it, like.
Just picked up. I think it's so now he can use his frame and all that to his advantage because he's one bloody big guy, isn't he?
He's a bit of a beef, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a bit hefty.
You wouldn't want to bump into him in a dark alley. I mean, he'd probably give you a cake or something, but like you still shit yourself at first because of the size of it.
You'd be like, oh shit, he's like, oh you, and you're fuck.
Well, you haven't got a beer or a smoke, you are, kid.
There you go, that's what you are, mate. You want a line as well?
He was crying on the grid, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was crying. And then, right, KTM brought his car bike, put it in his garage, and he sat on that crying.
Yeah, I'm just, I'm big sad, but unfortunately, he hasn't done enough to remain.
Yeah, but big shame.
So we're losing two pretty nice Italians this year.
Yeah, we are indeed. Oh, they're showing Rossi, like a clip of Rossi to Rossi now. Will he finally cry?
I think he's just proud, first of all.
Yeah. Like he has not cried at all.
I think he's relieved.
Yeah. Like we said, he's just...
Like, you can see it in his face there. He's just looking at it like, I've done a lot. I've won a lot. I'm happy to come out of this with both my legs.
You're like, hell yeah. And I got a nice looking girlfriend and a kid on the way.
See, I'm iffy.
She's a model, mate.
I'm not sure Francesco. Like, I think if you shaved her head, she could. Yeah, honestly, like if you shaved her head, I think she'd pass for a dude.
Nah, I don't know, mate. Yeah, I think the big pregnant belly might.
Yeah, like obviously, but like you know what I mean. Like if like she wasn't pregnant, you just had a headshot with her with no hair. I think you if you said she looks like a dude, you wouldn't be out the line.
Okay, you don't have to think some weird shit, man.
No,
like, who the fuck thinks to look at a girl and go, "Oh, shave her head"?
Because I've discussed this with many people, and they all agree with me.
Oh, you're fucking strange, man.
Including Rossi fans.
Yeah, that's fair,
but like, you know, Rossi clearly likes her. Happy days for him, I say.
Yeah, I'm happy for her, man. You know,
like she was in fucking tears in the garage, and he was laughing.
She was. Just shows Rossi kind of person he is, though, isn't it?
Yeah, 9 world titles, then it's not a bad return.
No, it's something to be sniffed at, is it?
Like he did alright, didn't he? He was half about like.
Yeah, imagine though, right? I saw a tweet earlier. I'm not going to take the credit for this. Imagine if he did all those like 125 and 250 celebrations and then never made it in MotoGP. Everyone goes, "Do you remember that fucking idiot who dressed up as a chicken?"
Yeah, that's not... Remember that fucking Polaria Osvaldo guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah. That was where he was. Yeah, it was. He was taking the piss. It was a fake thing of course, Osvaldo's chicken shop. It translates to in English. And they were totally fake. It was just a wind-up, but one journalist really ran with it, so they ended up getting one of his friends to dress up in a chicken suit.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, that's what Polaria Osvaldo was. It was never a legit thing. But he took the piss just messing around. And one journalist took it as gospel, wanted to meet Osvaldo and stuff. And it's in his autobiography. And they took him out to a farm. And then the guy was dressed in the chicken suit, and he just ran at them, flapping his arms, going, "Go away, go away."
That's class.
Yeah, fucking hilarious.
Yeah, fucking hell.
He's had a good career, that man.
He is.
No mistake. He stayed too long, now, as we've said. He has stayed too long, but he's nobody else. Oh, he's got tears in his eyes. He is. There it is.
Is he? You're a bit ahead of me, so I'm just like, oh,
yeah.
Oh. They showed the Aston thing. I bet Rossi was like, "You fucking bastard."
Watch him now. It's only a second you see him before he cuts away, and his eyes are full.
Is it? Oh, I'm waiting for it. Yeah, even just watching through this reel, he has had one hell of a career.
He's lived more than MotoGP riders live in 10 lifetimes, isn't he?
Oh, mate, the life that man has had. Oh my God, tears in his eyes.
It's all well publicised at this point that I'm not a Rossi fan. But what he has done for this sport,
unparalleled.
You have to respect him. You don't have to like him, but you have to respect him.
Yeah.
And for me, the amount of respect I have for him, I was saying in the group chat earlier that I wasn't expecting to get emotional, but even as a kid growing up, for me, I was the Rossi fan growing up to a point until I discovered Nicky. But this is the end of an era for me. All 4 aliens are gone now.
Yeah,
and that's quite sad.
It is devastating. I posted a finger at the aliens on Instagram earlier. Oh my God, it banged. I have never had a post bang that hard. My reach ain't mad or whatever, but in 4 hours, it's got over 4,000 likes.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I just think the only way we can put it is the simple way of grazie vale.
Yeah, grazie Valentino.
Yeah, what do you have done for this sport? You've earned your retirement, but
transcended the sport and your millions. This business turned over 30 million a year. Fuck it out.
Yeah, he's an expensive boy now.
He's a legend, mate. That's what he is. I can't say he's the GOAT because there's no GOAT.
Yeah, that's all subjective, isn't it? But
yeah,
I think what he's done, just even if he didn't have the academy, just what he's done for the profile of the sport alone.
Oh, he's just leveled to a whole new level,
but what he's given back with the academy is he deserves all the respect in the world.
Yeah, he does. For sure.
He cares about bikes. It's that simple. He cares about MotoGP and the state of it.
He lives and breathes MotoGP and bikes. And I think, a few years ago, if he'd have retired, like you said, a few years ago, MotoGP would not have survived, I don't think, as well, with Marquez and everything.
I'm not on that.
Hold on. But now that we've got, Fabio and Pecco and all that now, the MotoGP, you can't deny, is in a better place than it was 2 years ago.
Oh yeah,
it was in a fucking great place. Don't get me wrong, but it's in a spectacular place now. Probably the best it's ever been.
Yeah, but MotoGP existed before Rossi, and it would have existed after him, no matter what.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So
but I think
I don't think it would have failed. I think it possibly less followers.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it won't have failed as such, but it won't have done as well what it will do now.
Yeah,
if that makes sense. Like now it can.
He's brought the fans from around the world who perhaps weren't familiar with it previously.
Yeah, because like
Marquez would not have reached.
Yeah, because like maybe 2 years ago, if it had left, maybe it just need a little bit of a push to keep going. Now you can remove Rossi and it'll continue. The train will continue running, kind of thing.
Yeah. Like some people are going to be sick about the fact that he's had so much attention, but he's not a normal guy, is he?
It's Valentino Rossi, isn't it? And yeah, I've already seen the comments. I'm not watching MotoGP anymore. I'm like, you fucking will, mate. Don't you say that. I know for a fact when Qatar
you'll illegally stream it as well.
Yeah, like
you're
Qatar.
One of those gimps.
Yeah, Qatar will roll out next year, and you go. Qatar will roll out, and they'll go. You know what?
Actually,
I'll give it a watch.
It's gonna be fucking weird, mind.
Oh, he's a legend. He's been announced.
They've done it. Oh, yay, good.
Yes. I'm glad. I was like, why have they not done the ceremony
I thought
him?
they were going to do it at Misano next year, mind you. But
yeah. That means they'll retire 46. Surely they'll retire 46. Well, they'll bring out like the...
or they'll let Luca run it.
Here we go. Valentino Rossi is officially a MotoGP legend.
I'm happy with that. That's fair.
Yeah. I've got goosebumps, man. I've actually got goosebumps.
Like, what he's done, he deserves it. Like, some people just hate the hell out of him because they are fans of other riders and that.
Yeah.
But that's not fair. Like,
no.
Respect the rider. You don't have to like the man, but respect the rider, for God's sake.
100%. Yeah. I'm actually quite...
That's actually really sad. Now, it doesn't say Valentino Rossi, Petronas SRT Yamaha. It says Valentino Rossi, MotoGP legend.
Oh, that's so much better, though. That was so much better.
Oh, no. That hurts a bit, because it's done now.
It is. Valentino Rossi is no longer a MotoGP rider.
Yeah, like, that's the finality there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like...
I think... Yeah.
I just hope he's happy.
Oh, mate, he's going to be overjoyed with it. You already saw it.
When Marquez leaves, all I want is happiness for any rider who doesn't race anymore.
Yeah, for sure. And it's weird, actually. I thought earlier, I was like, oh, they've got Valentino Rossi retired and they're bloody replacing him with Darren Binder.
But honestly,
literally, his replacement is Darren Binder.
But at the same time, with respect to Rossi, the way he's been riding on track, I don't think there's much difference. No,
he's been pretty shit this year, to be honest. Yeah. But he's deserved the right to be shit because he's Valentino Rossi.
Yeah, he was kept on to sell things if we're being totally honest. But you can laugh at it, but it's a good marketing strategy, and at the end of the day, profile means sales.
Yeah, and thing is with Petronas as well.
Yeah.
To have Lewis Hamilton and Valentino Rossi under one banner, mate.
Yeah, it was definitely Petronas. Hey, it's Papasic.
I'm still fucking way behind, so.
I'm happy to see Paolo.
Oh, I get sad every time I think of Paolo, man.
Nah, all I can think is Silverstone 2018, and he's literally the only rider, the only person in the entire paddock who I was starstruck and wouldn't approach.
Really?
Yeah.
I love the guy. He's such a nice guy, man.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's basically similar. He was basically Marco when he, you could see where Marco got it from. Like.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to get sad now thinking about that day, but yeah. What a great guy.
He was the only one I wouldn't approach because I was just like, oh my god, it's Paolo.
Right, let's go on to this MotoGP race.
Yeah, first of all, then, as they just revealed it, was it worth announcing the latest title of MotoGP, Jorge Martin?
Oh yeah, Rookie of the Year. Mate, he's going to be fucking unstoppable next year. I'm not even joking, man.
I think Ganea's going to beat him.
Jack Miller, mate, quake in your boots. There's two Ducatis coming for you.
Jack Miller will not even be the top, the third Ducati next year for me.
Really?
Pecco, Martin, and Enea will all beat him.
And there's Zarco up there as well.
No, Zarco's going to be the worst of them for me. Like
Zarco get like
Zarco's,
a Pramac seat, like
Zarco's
a nail get a Pramac seat.
Well, that's what I'm hoping.
Mm.
Or straight to factory.
Or to KTM for Zarco. Oh wait, can't do that anymore.
Mid there.
Oh yeah. But yeah,
Yes. Because
it's
Luca Marini
interesting.
gets one as well.
Yeah, he does. Oh shit, yeah. Luca Marini, mate. I'm quite excited for him. A lot of people are writing him off.
He's flown
Don't write
under
Luca
the
Marini
radar
off.
somewhat, doesn't he?
Yeah, because of how good the other Ducatis have been, but don't write Luca Marini off, mate.
Yeah,
He took a while to get into it in Moto2, but when he got there...
It takes a rider of pretty good quality to put a 2-year-old Ducati on a front row, no matter who you are.
Yeah.
Not even Anea
100%.
did that.
Yeah.
Like, he podiumed it, but he didn't put it on the front row.
Yeah. They're cheering that bloody car that...
Yeah. Fabio will probably just give it to his dad again.
Yeah, well, he's doing bloody burnouts of it on the circuit the other day and, like, drifting it and all that shit.
Well, why wouldn't they, innit?
Mm-hmm.
If there's one place you could drift a car, it's a track.
True.
Yeah,
so,
like don't do it around the streets of Andorra, you'll get fucking killed, like.
True. Well, I don't know, ask Xavier Cardenas, he's always bloody doing it.
Yeah, he'll just say, do you know who my dad is?
Do you know how much money my dad has?
Yeah. If you're not arresting me, I'm arresting you.
Yeah, fuck you.
It's an M5 CS. Fucking hell, that's a nice whip.
I don't know fuck all about BMW cars.
110 grand car, though.
Jeez. Anything I know about BMWs is that they're driven by dickhead.
Yeah, like, what's hilarious is it's indicating on the fucking spinny thing.
What?
Yeah, that's how you know it's not a real
BMW.
BMW. It must be a render.
Yeah, it must be fake. Jeez.
Like, what's this funny looking thing next to my steering wheel? That's the indicator. The what?
I will snap that off. Literally, I swear some BMW drivers just get in their brand new car and just snap the lever off instantly.
I don't know what it's the signal which way you want to go. I just turn.
Yeah, I just turn. Everyone else can just guess where I'm going.
So what's this for Zarco? Zarco has won an award.
Well, it's the independent team award, isn't there?
Highest independent rider.
Yeah, that's it. He was the independent rider.
Oh, you know what? I've just said he'll be the worst of the Ducatis, and he's the highest independent rider. Sorry, Johan.
Yeah.
I mean he will be, but...
Jorge Martin did miss 4 races, but...
Yeah, and aside from that, he had a really good start to the season and then sort of fell apart, didn't he? He did a typical French thing of failing at the end.
Apart from the world champion, but...
Yeah, but Fabio's Spanish, come on.
Yeah. Well, yeah, to be fair. Espanol. But I wanted to say MotoGP was predictions.
Mm.
Yeah, you went a bit fucking ballsy, didn't you? Bloody Paul Espargaro to win.
Yeah, but the other two were right.
Yeah, Miller and Martin, fair play.
Yeah.
You should have gone Pecco, mate.
Yeah, I was gonna go Pecco.
You dumbass.
But do you know what my thinking was? Oh, there's no fucking way we'll have a Ducati 1, 2, 3. That'll never happen.
It's never happened before. It'll never happen.
I think was sound, in all fairness, because, it had never happened. I don't think it was stupid to think that.
You've not learned yet that on this thing that the unexpectable is expected.
Yeah.
The unexpected is expected. But I went with Bagnaia, Miller, and Quartararo.
Yeah.
5th place.
Yeah. Fabio Q did all right, didn't he? Like, considering, like, this is like Fabio just wants next season now. You can tell.
100%. The thing is, though,
if
Pecco
the title
now
had been on the line, I don't think it would have been a Ducati 1, 2, 3, mind you.
If the title was on the line at Valencia, Pecco would have won it. I'm swear on my life, because
that Ducati works everywhere now, which is scary.
That Ducati is so good,
and Pecco has shown you how to ride it, and now all the Ducati riders have to adopt his practice. It's the same as Honda. You either do what Mark does, or you don't ride the fucker. Yeah, you do what Fabio does, or you don't ride it right. Pecco is the example now. He's the benchmark.
Yeah, 100%.
And with respect to Miller, if they don't make Pecco their number 1 next season, they are in trouble.
Definitely Pecco will be their number 1. Like, I think Miller will be up there as well, genuinely.
I'm yet to be convinced. I just don't think he quite has the tyre conservation needed to win a title over the course of a season.
Yeah, true. And as a point made earlier would be, if Pecco had won at Mazzano, he would be world champion right now.
No, wouldn't it be? Oh yeah, actually, yeah, because of course Fabio would have a thing back, wouldn't he?
Yeah, Fabio would have dropped some places and be.
But would
Because
Fabio
right now
have just fucked around the last 2 races, isn't it? That's the other thing.
Yeah, it's true. But like, so Fabio's won the title now. By the end of the year, a 26-point gap. Pecco would have gained 25, and it would have pushed Quartararo back another place, down 2 points. So Pecco would have won the title by a point.
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't think Fabio would have done what he did the last 2 races. He just sort of
exactly.
You could tell he was just fucking around.
He was just
like I say fucking around. Like he crashed, but like I think he wouldn't have pushed as hard as he did to crash in Portimao, for example, and he wouldn't have just cocked about in Valencia and fucking free practices. Like,
absolutely, I know what you mean.
I don't think it makes a blind bit of difference, but it's a cool stat to think about. Like,
Pecco will now go to bed and cry at that.
Sorry, Pecco.
Like, for God's sake.
Yeah, based on what you've seen right now, who were your title predictions for next year, just right now? Obviously, we'll revisit it at the start of the season after testing and all that. But if you had to put your chips down right now in all 3 classes, who would you pick as your champions?
Moto3. Bloody hell. I'm thinking now. There's too many good riders there. I'd say Dennis Foggia.
I'm going Sergio Garcia. Actually, no, I'm going Izan Guevara.
Yeah, as expected. In Moto2, I genuinely think...
one of the Aspar boys.
Jorge Martin, I think in Moto2... No, Jorge Navarro will put up a title fight. I've got a weird feeling about this. Clip this now. But
Jorge Navarro...
I've got a hunch.
God, that is bold.
But my pick would be probably Augusto Fernandez.
Yeah, he's the sensible bet. I'm going Celestino Vietti.
Fair play. And then GP, I'm saying Pecco.
Yeah, me too.
Or Marquez if he's back.
I think regardless of Mark, Pecco is going to be able to put up a fight just because that Ducati is so good. I think Marquez is a better rider than Pecco.
Yeah.
But I think Pecco will be able to extract more out of his package next year.
Well, if Marquez wants to follow in the footsteps of Rossi, he's had 2 years not winning a title like Rossi did in 06 and 07. So now it's time for Mark to strike.
Yeah, well, he has to do it. It's that simple. Like, we don't know whether the Honda's going to be a shite Honda or a good Honda next year. We're not going to be able to even really see the potential of it in the tests because Paul's crippled.
Yeah, after that monster high
Mark is seeing 3 Hondas whenever he looks at his garage. You know, it's
not good.
Yeah, diplopia is called officially.
Yeah, because he's basically paralyzed the nerve in his eye.
Yeah, it's definitely recoverable.
I hope so. I really genuinely on a
it would be a really shit way to go.
Fucking hell, even for the rest of his life, bloody hell, I really hope he recovers from that because that could ruin his life, but ever.
Well, we thought it could happen at the end of Moto2 season, didn't we? Where he rung his bell and had double vision, but he recovered. So he's strong. He's probably the most mentally strong rider out there.
If he wasn't strong before, he is bloody hard as nails.
Someone left a comment on one of my posts about Marquez and said, even if you don't like the man, the fact that you have to emphasize with what he's going through, and everybody's like, "Do I fuck? Oh, blah blah blah. Oh, it's his own fault. He crashes too much." Like, this is racing, bruh. You've got to push.
Yeah.
If you weren't pushing, you're 20th.
Yeah, exactly. But it sucks for Mark. But I want to. What
about as well at this point right now? Rookies of the year next year.
God, Moto3. I can't. Olgado, I'm saying Moto3.
I'm gonna go really, really bold. Yeah. I'm gonna say Joel.
Joel, big man Joel. He's been doing good. He's
proven he can do it in Chev.
Yeah.
I see absolutely no reason he couldn't be Rookie of the Year next year in Moto3.
So, Moto2, Rookie of the Year. I'm saying Pedro Acosta.
That's the sensible option, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, who you saying? I'm going Pedro too.
What are you saying? Yeah, I'm saying that. And then MotoGP, Ralph Fernandez for sure.
You reckon?
Yeah, well, it's not going to be fucking Bazzetti, is it? Or Digia. Which sounds weird that they're MotoGP riders. Sorry, that's just really weird.
I'm going to go Bez.
Really?
The Ducati has a much stronger package than the KTM. I think it'll help compensate And I think Bez is a better rider than DG. Sorry, DG. So to have that, I think is... Yeah, I think Bez.
Fair play.
Bezzy baby.
Yeah. Bezzy baby. It'd be cool. I wouldn't say no, but
like the rookie fight this year has been excellent, and I think we'll get another one.
I hope so. The rookies every year, it's becoming to the point where the rookies are pretty much just already
they're there, and as soon as
they're there before the season even starts, so they can battle at the front. There's no more rookie year because the rookies are they're fair, like we've said.
The rookie of the year, you could still be the top independent rider now, as opposed to just coming in and learning your craft. Like
we said, we got a rookie of the year world champion.
So that's the way MotoGP is now. You're trained so well that you come in almost ready if you're a top rider.
Yeah, 100%, and it's really good. But I want to give a shout out to the most underrated rider of the grid this year, Johan Mir.
Yeah, in the last 2 years, he's had a first place and a third place in the title standings.
Yeah, to back up a world championship with third, fair play.
Yeah,
because everyone's like, "Oh, it's a fluke, it's a fluke." Right? Bloody Kenny Roberts Jr.'s was a fucking fluke because he finished the next year after 13th. No disrespect to Nicky Hayden, but he finished, I think, 7th the year after. But to come back third with no race wins, I just want to add as well.
Yeah. It's quite alarming, actually. That
that's again some consistency.
The Suzuki next year apparently has more power, but keeps the sheet chassis, including the carbon inserts. Suzuki could be a force next year, provided Rins can stop making friends with the tarmac.
Well, Rins ain't going to be there in 2023, is he?
Well, you never know. If he steps up next year, because I do genuinely think half of Rins' problem is psychological, in that he's already half beaten by the time he goes on track, because he knows he has the power deficit.
Well, what is he? He went from 3rd last year and 13th this year.
Unlucky for some, like.
That's really bad.
Yeah, but I think he was pushing too hard in the corners because he knew he'd lose in the straight, and not fully exploiting the actual useful handling of the Suzuki. Because maybe Mia does it. Mia doesn't consistently crash out, and he knows he's going to lose out in the straight. He approaches it correctly.
Every time Rins has some pressure on him, like at Austria when he took the lead and crashed, I think last year. Every time he gets some pressure, bam, crash.
Yeah, if Suzuki can even just not lose out as much as they have on the straights to the Ducati, I think we'll see a different Rins, because he knows he won't have to push 110% on every single corner.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I'm hoping in a way that he does find his form, because Rins is a fucking excellent rider. He's one of the most naturally talented out there. He's the same as Maverick for me. If he had the mental strength to go with the talent, he'd be a proper force.
Yeah.
But he doesn't right now.
He don't do that, you know?
Same as Vinales. Like, if you combine Marquez and Rins, fucking hell. That would be a scary prospect for the field.
There you go. Marins. There you go. Combined it for you.
Marins.
Luca
Marins.
Oh, God. That sounds horrendous.
Even funnier because his son's called Lucas, so it's Lucas Marins. There we are. Win.
Jesus Christ.
But like Mia approaches it of, I'm gonna do whatever the bike lets me. Rins approaches it as, I'm gonna have to push this bike beyond its limits. And that's the difference. That's why Mia's 3rd in the championship and Rins is 13th.
Yeah, Rins, I think his head just goes, fuck.
I think he's made some questionable decisions this year. Like, texting and smashing into the back of a van, for fuck's sake.
You fucking idiot. Yeah. Like, I forgot about that.
Like, that's... Like, I don't care how anxious you are and needing to contact people. Look up. That's not fucking hard. That's Billy Basic, innit? If
I can ride down the street with no hands on my handlebar like a badass...
Yeah,
with texting on my phone and not get hit by a bloody car on a street instead of a closed circuit. Because I've been
fucking looking up.
Yeah, then you can ride around a closed circuit.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a lot of similarities between Maverick and Rins, and I think Maverick will take Rins' seat soon, myself.
Maverick back to Suzuki, you're saying?
He was extremely happy there. And once Aleix goes from Aprilia, I think we'll see him move to Suzuki.
Oh yeah, because Alicia's supposedly meant to be retiring at the end of
Well, he will
next
retire.
year.
He's already said this is his last contract that he's currently
That's what I mean. Yeah.
in.
Oh, don't get me sad now.
Yeah, that will hurt a lot because
Yeah,
I've
you
been a
like.
staunch supporter of Aleix. I think he's brilliant.
Yeah, you love him. Yeah,
Am I
well,
wrong?
Alicia's fucking badass, man. He's like he just says
He's
what
the
he thinks.
ultimate family
like,
man as well. Isn't he?
It's great. He is great.
I'm gonna miss like my kids love seeing Max and Mia on like Instagram posts and that. Like they love seeing them at the track and that, and they're like, "Oh, Daddy, how did Max and Mia's daddy do?" And it's like, and I just like I tell them like, "Oh, good," or well, at least Max and Mia are cute."
Yeah.
So yeah,
I mean,
next year's gonna suck when he quits.
Yeah, it's gonna suck, sure.
But like, once the family environment goes, there because he's basically Alicia's third son at this point.
Yeah.
Once that goes, that's the end of it.
That's gone.
He'll be back to Suzuki, and he won't be under Brivio, as we know. But
oh yeah, I think it'll be who's the guy? Livio Supo, I think it'll be, or the Petronas geezer. Stiggy. Stiggy.
I think Stiggy's ruined his reputation in this paddock myself this year.
Really?
Yeah, because Rosali is not a fan of him all of a sudden.
Yeah,
What's he
it's
done,
weird. I don't know. We'll never know, I think.
Ain't that mental? This season, like, some of the races seem so fucking long. Miguel Oliveira won in Catalonia.
I know.
How did that fucking happen?
It's mad, isn't it? We'll have to do like a season review podcast.
Yeah, we'll do that next. We'll do that probably the first one after thing, I reckon.
Yeah, we'll do next weekend as whatever, and then we'll do the proper one after, because we've got Gary D next weekend, and you know what he's like, so it'll probably be a 2-hour long podcast anyway. So.
Well, maybe because, we probably won't Gary again for another 2 years. Maybe we should do the review next week.
Oh, maybe like fucking 5 hours of editing.
Yeah, but then you won't have to do anything for like 2-3 weeks. You'll be fine.
Oh my god. No,
that's
fine.
How did Miguel win a race?
And got 2 podiums as well, like...
Yeah, how did Brad Binder win in Austria?
I know.
What? This seems like last year. Fuck me.
KTM have been so bad.
It genuinely, this season feels like a season of two halves, doesn't it? Like more than any other in recent memory.
Oh,
like Fabio won this title. Yeah, like genuinely, Fabio won this title thanks to his early season. Leish podium at Silverstone. We was there.
We were there, man. Yeah, that was so good. And the fucking...
I had a tear in my eye.
Miller, fuck you. This is the Leisures, man.
Yeah, I had a tear in my eye when a Leish podium there. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that was so good when he did that.
Good.
Such fucking... What a great season it's been, man.
This has been
so
one of the
best
seasons in recent memory.
And the thing is, right, no disrespect to Valentino Rossi, but he wasn't involved in it.
No.
Which proves MotoGP. Yeah, which proves MotoGP will continue to be absolutely spectacular.
Yeah. If anything, I think MotoGP will be a little better without him, in that you won't have the Rossi pressure.
And as well, it'll be the fact that people are focusing on the racing instead of just one man.
It's not even so much the people, it's more, if Rossi's ahead of you,
yeah, you
don't want to be hitting him, taking him out by accident, because the amount of ire you'll get is not even funny.
Yeah, they're
like so now, like with respect to other riders, if someone slides and crashes into Fabio by accident, you're not going to get death threats online.
And unless they're Indonesian, and then
it does play on people's minds at the end of the day.
Yeah, sure, yeah. But yeah, it's been one hell of a season. They're showing like a clip, like a montage of the season on the reward thing. Fabio in his suit opened at Catalonia, and then
it seems like another year ago. Like genuinely, you look back and you think it was a couple of months ago, but it feels so long ago.
It does. It feels like ages ago. Like Brad Binder winning at
Bradical,
wherever it was. Yeah, like what the hell, man?
Red Bull Ring.
Yeah. Oh man, what a season we've had, and next year is going to be even better.
Do you know what? Because of what's happened this season overall, the ups and the downs, this has been one of the best seasons and the worst seasons ever.
Oh, there's been some horrific down.
Yeah, because I did want to mention Dupasquier, Hugo Mian, and Dean Berta Vinales.
Yeah.
Because for all the highs we've had this year, they've been some extreme lows.
Yeah. 3. Yeah.
3 unbelievably talented riders.
Yeah.
Passing away, doing what they love at the end of the day.
Yeah. I'm really, really sad, obviously, about Jason, especially because Hugo Miam could have got the ETC title for one, and then Jason Pasquier, mate, there's a podium with his name on it this year for sure.
He still finished 24th with 27 points.
Yeah,
and
fucking
he
hell.
didn't even reach double figures in the races this year.
No,
very sad. He would have been up there.
Yep.
But
yep.
This season, it's been both the best and the worst of my recent memory.
Yes. Right. Probably time to end there. There's a fucking dog barking. So
there's not.
Yeah, there is. But yeah, I just
I got my headphone off. He ain't.
I swear on my life I heard that shit.
Find it in edit. You'll be right.
Anyway, it's been like an hour and a half. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
So I hope you've enjoyed this podcast, and we'll be back next weekend.
Grazie, Vale. Thank you, guys.
Grazie. Yes. Fucking thank you, Valentino Rossi, for everything you've done to the sport. I'm sure Gary Lee will say the same.
When you see the Rossi one we've got planned, the Rossi pod we've got planned, that'll be
fun. Mate, that's gonna be insane.
That's gonna be quite fun.
That's gonna be okay. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this podcast, and we will be back next weekend.
Thank you, guys.
Bye bye.